Hi, Professor Wheeler and Business 410. I'm going to visualize a data set that shows a small sample of the evolution and trend of online reviews for electronics sold through Best Buy and Amazon from 2007 to 2017. This data is highly valuable to these companies and represents an emphasis of data and consumer demand. In order to optimize the performance, capabilities, and user experience, I do recommend operating Tableau on a Mac. For this purpose, I'm going to do it on a PC, and the demonstration will succeed. So I downloaded from Kaggle, which is a free data set website, and I got this data that is incredibly clean, organized, and interpreted. And from this list here in this Excel file, I can actually take the file after downloaded and drag it right into Tableau. Once I do that, in a new workbook, this is what comes up. Since it's already been interpreted, I'm going to skip this step and I will head to my first sheet here. In the first sheet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show kind of just the overall trend of reviews that represent Best Buy and Amazon's online sites for the electronics that have been sold. So they have on the left here, we have the tables with the measures, and I'm going to actually take the review date, add it to the columns. There's a null here, and there's a 2018. So sort of to make this is an easier, simple, efficient step that I learned. We're going to actually get rid of the null. In this case, the null represents the total amount of reviews, which we don't need because we're going to show the trend. And we're going to get rid of 2018 because we're just doing the decade. After I do that, we're going to add the review ratings in the rows. The trend is kind of clear from beginning of 14 years ago when we started getting online and purchasing things, and things started moving quicker. E-commerce started to blow up shortly after that. We have a ton of acceleration here into 2017. This is a really cool chart because it really shows how, as simple as that is, just how reviews have taken off, influenced consumers, and definitely helped companies in the process, especially Amazon and Best Buy. I'm going to do a second sheet. In the second sheet, we're going to add the review ratings here in the columns. Then I'm going to add the categories of items of electronics that have been sold through both sites. So we have a list here, and we can see the number of reviews at the bottom. And this is a very long list, thousands of products and reviews. So what we will do is we will actually filter this. If we go to the wildcard feature, we can actually search something to bring up a smaller sample of the reviews. We're going to look up TV, apply, OK, and here's our list. It's cool because some of these are repetitive, however, they actually differentiate in categories per site, and depending on the variety of products or the quantity of products, you'll find different numbers that are associated with the reviews. We can always add color to these. This kind of makes it more interesting. We do have the legend as well. It breaks it down, and we'll get rid of these. And it breaks it down by color. Gives a clearer view to what's available, what people are reviewing, and so forth. We'll add a title here. And the colors are all associated with the product type. On the right is our legend. I will move to the third sheet, and we will add manufacturer. and the review ratings. This is my favorite of the demonstration because you can see what products are most reviewed and sold, because obviously it's interesting that people buy products that they feel comfortable about, products that they know. There's brand loyalty involved. Some of the statistics actually included from Editor's Choice suggest that 92% of consumers will hesitate to buy a product if there are no reviews left by customers. 95% of all travelers read online reviews before booking. And a really good one is 94% of consumers refuse to patronize the business because of negative reviews. So it kind of gives you a balance of what people are looking for, but this is a very clear indication of what people are buying and what products they believe in and have some sort of brand loyalty towards. This is a great chart. I'm going to do an adjustment to this chart. Before I change the type, I'm actually going to get rid of the null, which accumulates all of the data here. So we'll just remove that. And we have a broken down view of the biggest manufacturer names that are available from Amazon and Best Buy from 2007 to 2017. I like the bubble chart for this one. It just gives you a clear, simple overview. Color is always great in this case to mix up because it definitely separates what is popular and what the reviews are. So we have here on the legend, it kind of breaks it down. And Tableau is cool because you can easily add labels to these. We can select all of them and even mark them. It does come up with the numbers. We can do by alphabetical. We can do by the brand name. This does give a picture of the most sold and the most reviewed products through Best Buy and Amazon. So this is the breakdown of the dashboard. We have 3 sheets. Again, this is our first sheet, and we'll throw this one a title, Trends of Second sheet we have is the category type of the products. We did do a wildcard search and we filter under TV, so each different accessory, component, anything that's associated with TV of the electronics that are sold through Best Buy and Amazon are available to offer the number of reviews in this decade. And then we also have the type of manufacturer here and the legend on the right. A very simple overview of Tableau, incredibly effective, efficient software. I know many of us probably are influenced by reviews online. We also probably laugh and every once in a while see the fake reviews from marketing and companies that give you a free product or something to incentivize you to do a review online. That's my bad joke of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I enjoyed learning about Tableau and performing this demonstration.